Well, it's been several days since we got the Arizona ballot audit report that showed that Joe Biden actually won by 360 more votes than was previously reported. Donald Trump was a bigger loser than we thought. And after all of that, right, we kind of thought, okay, cool, we're done. I don't have to talk about cyber ninjas anymore. I was happy for a moment. And then yesterday, cyber ninjas had to go out and issue a press release because apparently there is a fake version of the final audit report being circulated by Trump supporters that claims that the audit actually showed that Trump did win the state. So what's happened here? And I'll read part of the press release in just a moment, but apparently somebody posted an adulterated version of this final report online that actually calls for the state to de-certify the election. So Cyber Ninjas came out, and here's a release. There is a false version of the executive summary of the Maricopa County Forensic Election Audit report that is circulating. This false version claims to be an earlier version of the Cyber Ninjas executive summary, but because of supposed threats from the Senate, it was not used. This is absolutely false. The exact origins to the executive summary are unknown. But it was not written by Cyber Ninja's CEO Doug Logan, nor was it in any version that was ever sent or shown to the Senate for review. Specifically, the false version of the executive summary states the election should not be certified. And then, of course, Cyber Ninjas goes on to say, like, even if we thought that, we wouldn't have put it in the report because that's not up to us to say. How desperate are these Trump people, right? That's what I want to know. Like, how desperate and deranged do you have to be to take this final report that had already been widely reported? Like, that's the, I'll get to that in a moment. Okay, I'll just get to that in a moment. But to take this report, phony it up, post it online on the Scribd website, or Scribd, I don't know how you say that, Scribd. But anyway, that's where it was posted. So all these Trump supporters out there start circulating it online, to the point where Cyber Ninja says, crap, we've got to do something about this because people think we did this. But again, and this is the main point, we already had the results. The results were already widely reported everywhere. Everybody, even Fox News, talked about the fact that the report showed Biden actually had a bigger lead than what he was originally given. Fox News reported it, okay? There was no question, there was no doubt, except amongst the cult members, because that is what they are. Now, maybe somebody did this as a prank, and somebody else, an actual Trump supporter, took it and ran with it. Who knows? But the fact that they are sharing it, the fact that this has become a big enough deal that Cyber Ninjas had to issue a freaking press release saying that report is false, it shows you how desperate these people are. Donald Trump was their God, is their God still. And gods are supposed to be infallible. Gods are supposed to be almighty. Gods are supposed to be all-knowing. Gods can't lose. And so this information, that this ballot audit, that they had invested all of their mental energy in, that it came out and proved them wrong. It proved that Trump was not infallible. It proved again that he lost the state of Arizona at least 3 separate times now. In the original election, the recount, now the audit. He is a serial campaign loser, and they can't cope with that fact. They can't accept it. But they have to. Just because you don't want to believe something's true, just because you're in denial, doesn't mean it didn't happen. So do not believe the fake reports. Do not drink the Kool-Aid. Do not follow the smiling man in the cult. He lost. He is a loser. And so are all of his followers.